Hey there, future civil servants! If you're gearing up for the UPSC Civil Services exam, this video is just for you. I'm here to break down the exam pattern, eligibility criteria, number of attempts, and everything you need to know about the UPSC CSE. So grab a notebook and let's dive in. First things first, let's talk about the exam pattern. The UPSC CSE is conducted in 3 stages: the preliminary exam, the mains exam, and the personality test, also known as the interview. The preliminary exam, or prelims, is the first hurdle. It's a screening test consisting of 2 papers, General Studies Paper 1 and General Studies Paper 2, also called the CSAT. Both papers are objective type and carry 200 marks each. But remember, only the marks of General Studies paper are counted for merit ranking. Paper 2 is qualifying in nature. You need at least 33% to pass CSAT. Next up is the mains exam, which is the heart of the UPSC CSE. It consists of 9 papers in total, but only 7 are counted for ranking. These include 1 essay paper, 4 general studies papers, and 2 papers on your chosen optional subject. Each paper is descriptive and carries 250 marks, including the essay paper. The remaining 2 papers are qualifying in nature, 1 in any Indian language and 1 in English. You need to secure at least 25% in each of these to get your other papers evaluated. Finally, we have the personality test or interview, which carries 275 marks. This stage tests your personality, attitude, and suitability for a career in civil services. The marks from the mains and the interview are combined to determine your rank. Now let's move on to eligibility criteria. To appear for the UPSC CSE, you must be a citizen of India and hold a degree from a recognized university. The minimum age is 21 years, and the maximum age limit varies depending on your category. For general category, it's 32 years, for OBC, it's 35 years, and for SC/ST, it's 37 years. There are also age relaxations for certain other categories like ex-servicemen and persons with disabilities. Speaking of attempts, the number of times you can appear for the exam also depends on your category. General category candidates can attempt the exam 6 times, OBC candidates can attempt it 9 times, and SC/ST candidates have unlimited attempts until they reach the age limit. One more thing, if you appear for even 1 paper in the prelims, it counts as an attempt, so choose wisely. Finally, let's talk about how to prepare. The UPSC CSE is not just an exam, it's a journey. Start with understanding the syllabus and exam pattern thoroughly. Make a study plan and stick to it. Read insert books and standard reference materials. Regularly follow current affairs through newspapers and magazines. Practice writing answers for mains and take mock tests to evaluate your performance. And most importantly, stay motivated and believe in yourself. That's it for today's video. I hope this information helps you in your UPSC CSE preparation. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such content. Good luck, and see you in the next video.